What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. We got the updated Multiversus yay or nay stats for you guys today. As you can see, the top 6 are currently on screen, so let's go over them real quick. The top 5, Daffy Duck, Wile E. Coyote, Powerpuff Girls, Raven, and Ben 10. They all stayed in the exact same positions that they were last week. They were 1 through 5 last week. They're 1 through 5 this week. But debuting in 6th place, 1 of 4 debuting characters this week is Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat franchise. So he's only been around for a couple weeks in the poll, but so far he's got 69 total votes. 64 of those were yeses, and 5 of those were nays. So Sub-Zero starting off at a 92.75%. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, on another note, look at Daffy Duck. Total of 199 votes. He's so close to one more vote, and he got 200 total votes. And so far, he only has 3 nays. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm pretty sure, like, one of them did it on purpose. But that's a topic for a different day. Either way, that's your top 6. Let's take a look at the next group of 6, shall we? Where we got 7 through 12, and it's Samurai Jack, Darkseid, Fred Flintstone, Generator Rex, Spear and Fang, and Ice King. So all these characters, except for Generator Rex, moved up percentage points. Actually, Samurai Jack and Darkseid, if you look at their percentage, they're both technically tied at 92.68%, so they're both 7th place. And a quick note for every single character in this week's update. Every character got a minimum of 3 votes, so a lot of characters actually moved up percentage points. Majority of them, there are a couple that did fall percentage points, but yeah, I just thought I'd make a note of that. But yeah, overall, looking pretty decent so far. There's your top 12, so let's get to 13 through 18, where we got Mordecai and Rigby in 13th, Animaniacs in 14th, Dexter in 15th, Grimm in 16th, The Mask in 17th, and the Joker in 18th, although his days may be numbered, a part of the yay or nay series, depending on if, yeah, more like when, he gets officially announced for Multiversus. But it's for me, this is weird to see Mordecai and Rigby and the Animaniacs outside the top 12. Ever since they both had their episodes and they debuted in the yay or nay stats, they've always been a top 5, top 6, top 10 kind of character. Now they're both out of the top 12, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, they both actually dropped percentage points. They both dropped percentage points this week. But the other ones, Dexter, Grimm, The Mask, and the Joker all went up in percentage points, so they're heading in the right direction. We'll see if Mordecai, Rigby, and the Animaniacs can turn it around next time we do the updated stats. But speaking of stats, we got a lot more. So here comes 19 through 24, where we got Robin, Godzilla, Johnny Bravo, our second debuting out of 4, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Yosemite Sam, and then Scorpion. So we'll start with Courage. Actually, just compared to Johnny Bravo's stats, look at that. They both have 91 total votes so far, 81 yeses and 10 nos. How funny, how weird is that 2 iconic, 2 classic Cartoon Network characters have the exact same stats? Same votes total, same yeses, same nos. I don't know. I found that absolutely hilarious. But yeah, Courage starting off 89.01% of people would like to see him in the game as a playable character. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Yosemite Sam dropping percentage points a little bit. Robin actually up there, 19th, dropped 1.46% this week. So kind of had a rough week this week for the Boy Wonder. But yeah, either way, there's your top 24. So next group of 6, we got 25 through 30, where it's Emmett, Static Shock, our third debuting character, Neo from The Matrix, although he's on a very short week. So, but Muscle Man, King Kong, and Scooby-Doo round out the top 30. So Neo, he just had his debut episode on Sunday, right? So I tallied these votes up just Friday night, last night. So he's only had like 5 days of votes, right? That's 5 days. So he's only, yeah, he hasn't even had a full week of votes yet, but he starts off with 64 total votes. 55 of those were yeses and 9 of those were nays. So, I mean, if you look at the percentage points, 85.93% of people want to see him playable. That's still a pretty good percentage. I mean, 85% and you're in 27th place. That's crazy. That's crazy good. Just think about all the characters in front of him. Like 85% and you're only in 27th. That's nuts. That is nuts. But Besides Muscle Man and King Kong, everybody else went up percentage points this week, so good for them. But we got plenty more characters to get through, so 31 through 36 here we got Popeye, KO, Maxwell, the Ed Trio, Batman Beyond or Terry McGinnis, and Gumball. So, all these characters. Oh, no, it looks like two of them. KO and the Eds actually dropped percentage points this week, so not good. But Terry McGinnis had a pretty decent jump percentage points. He jumped up 1.56%. I know 1.5 doesn't sound crazy, but you got to remember, we only update these every, few weeks, so 1.5% is absolutely big for any character in any position. So yeah, that's a big jump. So dropping, if you look at KO and he dropped 0.0 or 0.86%, but characters rise, characters drop, and we got plenty more of that. So let's get to 37 through 42, where we got Black Hat, Green Lantern in 38th. Ooh, that's surprising. Green Lantern 30. Well, we'll talk about that. But we got Pibby in 39th, Pennywise in 40th, Mao Mao in 41st, and Vilgax in 42nd. So Green Lantern, there's a lot of people that really like him. I mean, look at his percent. He did phenomenal this week. He did phenomenal. He rose 2.12%. That's crazy good. So he's finally into the 80s. So he's at 80.88%. So that's pretty good. He's rising up there, but only 68 total votes for him so far. 55 yeses and 13 nos. Yeah, I guess. And he was the one that won the poll a couple months ago on the channel in the community tab. I figured he'd be higher, but stats speak for itself. So there's your top 42. Which means we get to go to 43 through 48, where we got Flame Princess, Harry Potter, Yogi Bear, Mojo Jojo, Sonic, and Goku. So I guess the big one here, Flame Princess, was another big riser this week, up 2.19%. Pretty big points there. So she's now up to 74.69%. Let's see, Goku is another kind of big riser. Went up 1.53%, but he's at the 66.666666 repeating. Isn't that a bad number? Yeah. Maybe Goku won't get in the game after all. But, I mean, overall, if you look at the anime characters that we have in here, they're all towards the bottom. So the stats right now are speaking towards anime characters aren't really wanted. And it's not just Goku, because we have a few others. The next slab here, where we got our final 6 characters of Beavis and Butthead, Jotaro, Walter White, Ruby Rose, Fred Jones, the final 4, or the final character of the debuting 4, debuts in second to last place, and then Spinel. So Fred, couple weeks he's been around, and he got 84 total votes, but 54 yeses and 30 no's. So 64.28%. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, if you're in school, technically, I guess 64% is passing, right? Is that like a D minus, or is that's like a D, I think. But either way, a lot of people, when they were voting for Fred, there's a lot of people that said, no, I think 3 Scooby-Doo characters are enough. And that would mean Scooby would have to be the 3rd character. A lot of people didn't want to see the entire gang, so there's a lot of people that were saying, maybe Scooby-Doo doesn't need everybody. So I guess that's why they were voting against Fred. But back to the anime character thing. Goku in 48th, Jotaro 50th, Ruby Rose 52nd. Yeah, a lot of people. I guess the group of people that watch this, they're not big fans, but it is what it is. Everyone's got their own opinion, right? But that is going to be it for this week. I do hope you guys enjoyed. As always, there should be a new poll up on the channel sometime next week. Next week, Thursday or Friday possibly. But be on the lookout for that. And that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas Eve, anybody that celebrates it. That's about it. See you later.